Hey mobiles, welcome back. Even though I have no subscribers, only got like 4 views. But let's not talk about that. So, I just tried to make this video earlier and it cut out as soon as I was about to get to the UA entrance exam. So, I'm gonna redo it. Let's get started. So, uh, make sure you have something to play on because don't let darkness get in your eyes, it blinds you. Trust me, I know it from experience. And let's enjoy our story. Our story to tell. All right. So we start off with a young boy named Izuku Midoriya. He's going to the quirk doctor because he always wanted to know what his quirk is. He, for some strange reason, he always liked to create stuff. He would sometimes go to downstairs, grab some random items, and create these weird inventions. He made a catapult out of spoons and forks and sticks. It was using a rubber band and spoon and sticks, 2 sticks. It was and if and he wanted to be a hero, so he was so excited on the day when he gets his quirk. But then the doctor says, "I'm sorry, but you can't be a hero." Deku dropped his doll out of shock, but there was something else firing up inside of him. For some reason, he didn't give up there. He just straight up said this the most clearest and blunt way, like perfect pronunciation. He said, "Yes, I can. I'll show you." And the doctor looked at like his mom and the doctor looked at him in shock because he said those words fluent. Okay, so then Deku Deku got up. He grabbed his toy. He grabbed his mom's hand, and he said, "Let's go." So as soon as they get home, Deku dips. He leaves the house. He There was this old abandoned car. Let's say at his grandpa used to have. He goes back there. He starts fixing it. You know what I'm saying? He added some modifications on it. And then the next morning he was up all night. And then the next morning Inko went out and the car had was able to fly. It was hovering like in the air. And you might be asking how. You might be thinking, how did a 4-year-old make it like this? It's very simple. Let me tell you how. He did it. It's basically just schematics. We're taking this off of um, the Harem King story. Whatever he draws can come true. Like, it's not a quirk, it's just a family tree ability that he has. But he's not going to be using this only except to help him with his building. And my last one was like, he had these little things on him that was connected to his brain and his body to to be able to like create things out of nowhere like a quirk, but it wasn't. He just made it, and now it's connected to his brain, which I don't. He made robots to do the surgery to implant this stuff in his brain, so it just grew. Now it just grew on him. That was from my other video. I'll apply it here, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be like Iron Man's technology, but not with a suit, just on his hands and feet and make him fly. Well, actually, no. I'll go with that idea. So Deku made these devices that able to print stuff into reality. Whatever he thought of, it would create and he could use. And if you haven't seen Anime Outlet, go check him out. He's pretty cool. I'm sorry if y'all heard all that. It's just I can't stay still. Whenever I'm lost in thought, I move a lot. So let's keep going. Uh, so he one day decided to go to Island because the ship is Melissa X Deku, and you'll see how the entire thing goes out because most of this video is going to be a lot of backstory. But you're gonna still make it to the USJ. Hopefully it doesn't cut out again. But if it do, I'm just gonna post it. Like, I don't care. I mean, I hope the video's good, and I hope you enjoy it. Obviously, it's just I don't want to do this again. So he's at Island. Let's say his dad sent like heck of money and told him to move to Island for some weird reason. He's at Island. They live in there. They chilling at the hotels. They chilling at the crib. Then Deku goes to school. Then he meets this girl, 1 year old. Like, was Melissa 1 year older than him or 1 year younger? I think he was 1 year older. She was 1 year older. So yeah, they hanging out and stuff. They built machines together. And she helped him perfect his printer devices, and he installed her. He installed some to her, so he can have a chance to be a hero like him. And so it works is if y'all play Kingdom Hearts 3, every time you leave a Disney World, you get a Keyblade specified from that world. I'm gonna take that, but turn it into quirk base. So whatever quirk he analyzes and gets the gist of, he can use it basically. He can transport it and combine it with a sword to make it copy its abilities. Cause I'm gonna make it like take ninja tool stuff, but I don't know. It's just like copying the quirk, putting in his database, doing it, combining the materials that make it happen, and then the sword has that ability. That some of these quirks I'm gonna give the sword won't make sense, so just be prepared for that. And tell me what special moves you should have, because I already have one, and y'all will figure that out when we get to the UA entrance exam. So they're chilling. They like Melissa and Deku hang out a lot. Um, One time, Melissa and Deku wanted to leave the island and go somewhere, and Deku decided why not. He has like a bunch of these in the shape of wings on his back. It's like he implanted the metal bits of the wings on there and put a bunch of his tech on there. So basically, each bit of tech on there creates a line down of wings. Like, and these can fly. He tested them. He jumped off the tallest building and flew. But he made sure that he would, if it failed, he could glide to the water and land, so he wouldn't be in danger. So it worked the first time. Like, it failed like sit over 10 times until he finally perfected it, and he can carry one person. So they're flying through the sky. You know what I'm saying? Like, and stuff. He put it on autopilot technically, and how this is like Alyssa's just laying on his chest, like sleeping. He's sleeping too. They chilling. They're like, those very close friends you have, and like y'all comfortable around each other completely. Y'all just like do stuff that couples usually do, but y'all just best friends, like very good friends. So yeah, they flying. They reach Japan, I guess. They reach Japan, and they there. They 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 start going to the shops buying stuff, and they having a good time. They having a good time. Oh, and this is like when they're 15. Uh, and Deku, like, he said, you know what? Screw hands. So he replaced his hands with robotic hands and gave them to people who really need hands, like disabilities and stuff. Because he likes giving to people. Like, yeah. So he did that, and his arms and legs are just mechanical. But it's not like you can, like, when he touches you, feel cold and mechanical. He has, like, temperature things, and his nerves are connected to him. So if his mechanical body part gets cut off or something, he'll feel it. He'll feel it and stuff. And he replaced his eye, and his eye got hid out went during an explosion from the labs. He was walking by the door, and an explosion took out his eye because something flew on in it and took it. They had to take it out. But Deku was like, man, I'm smart. I'll just replace it. So he got building with his one eye, with his eye back, with his bandage. He making stuff, blah, 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 cook, pop, boop, 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 beep, boop, 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 pop, pop, beep, boop. And then bam, he has a mechanical eye. I hope y'all hear this good. And I hope y'all like the story. Like, again, comment down below what his special moves should be, because I'm gonna be spamming them a bit, not like a lot and stuff. And I hope y'all enjoyed my Hunter x Hunter series. Tell me if there's anything wrong with it, and I'll change it. And I'm sorry I'm getting off track, but I'm just gonna say this real quick. Like, how I made him dash on the water was that he used his first dash to get speed, as like when he jumped, he dashed as fast as he could with it to have speed and momentum with the jump. So he was moving speeds a lot fast, but at the same time far jumping. Like, he leaped basically. And then when he was about to land, he was moving so fast that the water couldn't register that he was complete, or his body didn't register that he was on water, so he just boosted forward. That's how he did it, and stuff. So let me get back to this. What if? I'm sorry. I like getting off topic sometimes, because I think it's fun to talk to you guys in some type of form. So yeah. So like I was saying, so they're 14, 15. Oh yeah, his robotic eye. He can analyze quirks and stuff. He can also project things out of his eye or create things. And it's pretty lit, pretty lit. And then they see an explosion. It wakes them both up. Melissa almost falls off, but Deku catches her because his body parts can transform into anything. He's basically an android. So he transforms his foot into like a claw and grabs her and pulls her back up. And he does like a backflip and then just grabs her because he likes showing off now. He will show off his power even though he's quirkless. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention he'll be betrayed in this by everyone except Melissa, because that's the ship, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Kirishima. You know, just comment down below who y'all want Deku to not be betrayed by, because I don't feel like thinking of it right now. If more than 4 people watch my videos, which I doubt it, because I'm pretty trash. But so they see explosion, like it's pretty big, so they fly over there. He uses his boosters and his feet to go fast. And, like, these are attached to his back, so he uses his hands as well to boost forward. Melissa has to grab on tight now because he's going like the speed of sound, because he's not gonna be able to manifest the speed of light until his wings get hit by lightning, turning his wings into wings of light that are just infused with his body. He can't get rid of them. They're just stuck. Which I shouldn't have gave that out, but I did. Because y'all won't know when it happens, but I gave it away. Past is in the past. Let's continue. So, they see Bakugo trapped in the slime, a slime villain, because like, and then Deku puts down Melissa on a building, and then he just goes down there, lands. gets rid of all his stuff. He made the perfect cube from like he made a cube like Merlin's, but technology based. You know what I'm saying? Like he made the perfect cube, and then he's like one of his sword's transformations is um I don't really have a name that good of a name for it, so y'all name it, but I'll call it sword form sword form 1. The sword of the cage. He pulls it out and he blasts forward. It's like blinding speeds too. Like no one can even see him. He's like he broke the sound barrier as soon as he moved. And like his first dash is like the speed of light, but the rest of his speed is the speed of sound. So he easily broke the sound barrier as soon as he first dashed. And he had all his thrusters activated because like he has thrusters in his leg that he can make his bolt, and like he upgrades the velocity, the speed of the power of the thrusters in his hands that he creates. So he does that. He uses them at full power. He bursts off with the sword in his mouth because why not? And then he deactivates one thruster, and it makes him spin, make him look cooler. Because then all you see is a trail of burning hot flames just wrapping around as he slices across the villain, which immediately starts capturing him. But he pulls out Bakugo quickly, and he basically threw him. Like he just threw him because let's say Deku moved from Island when he was like 6, so Bakugo bullied him for 2 years, and he doesn't care about Bakugo. This Deku, like, he doesn't care about most people. But when he's betrayed, he won't care about anyone except for the people you suggest are the people I think of. So yeah. I don't know how people can talk this long. Dang, my voice is dying on me. Maybe because I did this twice. I don't know. And y'all be getting a lot of quick uploads, but probably only at nighttime. Well, for me, I live in Hopkinsville, so yeah. Probably only going to be nighttime for y'all. So, Hopkinsville, Kentucky. But it's probably going to be nighttime for y'all. It's going to be probably either day or night, wherever y'all are. It's mostly nighttime videos for me because I I want perfect silence. I don't need y'all to hear the TV or anything. Because like sometimes you get annoyed hearing those noises in the background, and I don't want that for y'all. So I sit here in the dark most times. So let's continue because I keep rambling. I'm sorry. So they chill. He saves Bakugo. He's getting scolded and praised at the same time. Melissa's just still chilling up there, like looking down. And like they only got like 10 minutes before everybody realized that they're gone. So Deku only had like the reporter asked one question, "What is your quirk?" And he said, "I'm quirkless, but I'm insanely smart." And then he does grow his wings pop out, his thrusters, his feet and arms turn into thrusters, and he blasts off. And like Melissa and Deku have full trust in each other, so she just jumps off the building and then boom, they're off. He's going at his maximum speeds, like he has to in order to make it back. So he's boosting off and like he makes it there in 10 minutes. He front flips into the building basically, but in the bracing type of position to where Melissa won't get hurt because he has to land on his back for a safe landing. Like back, he deactivates his wings and his thrusters, and he just lands. And my video might cut out again, so if it cuts out, I'm sorry. Then like they go and then Inko comes in the room. They just see she just sees him lying on the floor, and then let's start the dialogue. Hun, what are you doing on the floor? Drugs. I mean, dang it. I mean, that's not what he said. He said, um, um, staring at the roof. Why are you staring at the roof? Because we're playing a game of imagination. Oh, all right. So we're moving to Japan. What? Why? Because you want to be here, all right? Yeah. You want to be in the best hero school, right? Yeah. So I'm taking you to UA. Bet. Okay. So then Deku grabs his mom. And Melissa said, "I'm coming too." They pack. Well, she already packed their stuff. Melissa was like, she has a portable button that has already packed stuff. And then they just and Deku, he's ready for anything. So he's like, he just creates a plane, like he creates a plane, like a private jet or something. And then he just like, there's no engines in the jet because he can't make things that power itself. He can only make things like he can make batteries, but he they won't last long. That's like the only thing he can't do. He can't make batteries and stuff. He can make lightning and stuff with his the blade of the storm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a perfect sword transformation. Blade blade transformation. Oh wait. I don't know what to call the sword. It's just a sword that his grandpa left him. I'm gonna call it the Yakatera because I'm terrible at names. And he's like, and the sword is very special to the family and stuff. It's pretty lit. I mean, I could just put this video in most filler and then just skip to the USA because it's already been 10 months. Like it's like this is the last month and they're moving like tomorrow and the US the start of the entrance exam starts as soon as when they're all packed and stuff. So they get there and they pack up, they go to sleep, and like uh Deku is embarrassed because like this ain't no guest room house, so he said he would sleep on the couch, but Melissa insisted he sleep in the bed. So oh crap, I forgot to mention this is 13 or over. You know what? I don't care. Like, just I don't really care. Get demonetization. I'm only 14. What I'm gonna do with money anyway? So like, screw it. Um, so they chilling. They going. They like so Deku just hops in the bed like laying down. They sleeping. Deku's knocked out. He wakes up realizing that he's on the roof because let's say he's hanging because he can walk on walls. So and and he kind of like goes to stuff like a magnet. So he's just on the roof. He's just stuck there. He has to get a crowbar to pry himself off. Like that's how stuck he was. So they run there. Well, technically, Deku just like put boosters on the back, like where Ida's thrusters are. He just puts 16 boosters there, and mixed into one booster. And all Deku will have a sword that makes in all the abilities, and it's called the ultimate blade of everythingness. It's just called the ultimate blade. So, and so, and its move, and basically what happens when he uses it is basically he can't move. Like, that's it. Like, he can move off, like, he can only move off one ultimate move right now. Uh, when he gets stronger by the overhaul arc, because that's where I'm gonna end it until I read the manga, which y'all should check out this free app. I'm not sponsored or anything. It's like just a very cool app. It's a manga app, which I already forgot, but I might just write it down in the comment sections. It's free. You can read any manga you want. It has every manga you like, but sometimes it's a little late to give you the latest like episodes of it, like near the end. But it's free. It's neat, and you should go check it out. I wish I could get spot on that, but y'all should check it out. It's nice, pretty cool, and so yeah, you can watch My Hero, basically any manga you want, romance and stuff. I'm a romance person, you know what I'm saying? Just be prepared for a lot of filler in these series. I'm a filler guy. I like the filler. So y'all gonna get some filler, even though y'all probably get bored because it's just a person talking. But for some reason, I like them. I just like hearing people talk and imaginating, and just imagining stuff. Give me some sort of peace of mind. Just chilling. Huh. Now I'm just rambling off. My bad. So, let's get to the 10 month. They heading there. Uh, okay, I gotta charge my phone, like, before it just turns off, and that's another redo I have to do, which I ain't about to let that happen. So, like I was saying, they head there. They're there. Deku sees someone about the trip. He runs up. He catches him. You know, Melissa getting a little jelly because the way she blushing at him. You know what I'm saying? We all know it's our lovable Uraraka. Like, but I already made this rant on my last one, but like I'm confused. Like, Deku, Uraraka, and Ida are friends, right? So wouldn't Deku, like, if he discussed heroes a lot with him, if he discussed heroes, wouldn't he pull out his notebook and talking to him about what's in his notebook, and like, especially when Ida says he's from the Tenya Ida family, wouldn't Ida ask about, yeah, Midoriya? How do you know this much about my brother? He ask that? So, like, I already have Uraraka and Ida safe, because I'm sometimes hating when people make it so, like, Uraraka and Ida just ditch their friend. Like, I hate those sometimes. Like, they just get on my nerves. And I'm gonna do another one of these betrayed, but just betrayed, like, where I'm gonna give him a transformation type quirk, but how I'm gonna do is make it overpowered. Like, I'm just gonna be spitting out random abilities he can't do, like off the bat, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I make it, which probably might be tonight. I don't know, cause like I'm free. Like, I have nothing to do. I just sit here all day. Go somewhere to, like, my auntie's house to, like, take care of her, and then, like, we're good, and rinse and repeat. But now I got school on Wednesday and Thursday, so yeah. I'm just telling y'all all my personal information. What is wrong with me? You know, and I don't care. Like, yeah, yeah. Y'all come to my house when I'm popular. I don't care. Y'all can all chill out. We play video games. I'll beat y'all in Smash Bros. I'm joking. I don't have Smash Bros. But okay, let me continue before I get off track. So, well, I'm already off track. So, like the Melissa and Deku are off in separate areas. And, Deku. Oh yeah, I forgot about the explanation. So he stands up. He roasts in the school, and then he starts trying to roast Deku because like Deku's knocked the freak out because like he has to concentrate a lot because one mess up and his drawback is he has to be conscious about everything because if he's not, his everything everything in his body shuts down. So he sleeps. He's usually concentrating on one thing, and sometimes he concentrates on two things, five things at a time, because like it's hard to do that. Like, nah, no, change it. Every time if he uses his full power, like you know how Deku's 1,000,000% attack um versus muscular. It's like that. That's how much power he can let out, but not just in a punch. It's like a big blast. Cause like I need it to be like that for future events and what I'm gonna do with it. But so but it's like his he'll start he shuts down basically. He can't move. He can't do anything. Like, he's just there, standing, like stuck. Like on a sports festival, he's gonna do something that will make that happen, but something interesting will happen. So let me continue. So the thing starts as soon as the door opens. Deku just bolts through the door because he's like, I ain't got no time for this. He bolts through the door as soon as the teacher says, "What are you doing? There's no real countdowns in a real fight." Deku already destroyed like 10 robots. Basically, he saw one row. He stuck out his hand and blasted right through it. And basically, there were mostly 1 to 2 and 3 pointers, but the most of them were 2 and 1 pointers. There was like 3 3 pointers, so he already had a good amount of points. So near the where before the 0 pointer happened, he got like 99 points because like screw it, and like he has no real limits, so he has 99 points. And when the 0 pointer appears and he hears the girl screaming, he looks back. He see, you know, everybody's favorite Bay Uraraka. That's a lie. Most people don't. Some people don't like Uraraka, but I don't care. I do, so I'm gonna say it. So he sees that he like does his lightning flash step. He calls it lightning light step. So he does his light step. He gets there under 10 seconds. He does it again. He can do them up to 6 times. Like thunderclap, whatever, sixfold. It's like that, but yeah. And then he goes, he's chilling. He he doing all that jazz. And he gets home, he got the letter, he says you make it. So the first day he eats himself to that classroom because he can scan the entire building, so he already knows where it is. He gets to the classroom, he sees an angry Pomeranian and Sonic the Hedgehog just yelling at each other. So he he he, he just stands there and then he just sneakily activates his stealth arm suit, which I forgot to mention. He made him able to turn himself invisible. I forgot to mention Deku and Melissa. I'm gonna be forgetful a lot, and my bad. Hmm. Should I make this a 40-minute video? Yeah, screw it. So, they get there and stuff. Aizawa wakes up. He's like, "Shut up. Go outside." So, they go to the locker rooms and stuff. And, put these gym uniforms on and go outside. Damn, these children sometimes. So they go to the locker room. Deku like takes off his clothes and his shirt, and then the guys are just staring because I forgot to mention this because I'm very forgetful. Deku, he usually fight sharks. He says, "Yo, I need to be boxing with some nature creatures." So he fights sharks, and sharks got some fatal wounds on him sometimes because his armaments are metal are waterproof, and that's how he lost an arm and a leg once. Like that's how one half of it, and then he just took the other two away, gave them away. He didn't give all of his parts away. A shark bit off one leg, the left leg and the right arm, so and stuff. And then like that happened, he fought him off though, and they just see his metal arms, his legs. He sees they see shark marks all around his hips, all on his waist, one on his stomach, and one on his check, and they just see these big slash marks and like where there used to be an impaled because during the explosion he got cut pretty bad and then he got impaled. Uh he it missed any vital organs, but he got impaled with something. I'm just making Deku like littered with bruises, and Kirishima's like, this dude is so manly. He tripping over his manliness because he looking like a manliest of men. And then like Aizawa throws. I forgot to mention how many points Deku got. So he got 160 points. Yeah, he got first place. Like because Bakugo, screw Bakugo. Like who likes Bakugo? So then Aizawa throws Deku the ball. He says, "You got the highest. Yeet that ball." And then Deku he's like, how should I do this? And he's like, all right, I got it. He just puts all the power, all of his strength into one arm and yeets it. He yeets it all the way around the Earth 5 times and then into the stratosphere. I mean, into space. It like legit went to past the gap, and then it immediately stopped because Deku added a remote control thing to it. He made it like Space Thruster, so he just turned it around, blasted his, used his full power thruster blast, blasted it back to Earth. It's coming down. He added thermal. He made sure the thing wrapped it up so it wouldn't burn off. He catches it, and then he hands it back to Aizawa. And it showed infinity, and he thought, "Oh, that's that." But then he got the ball back, so he's like, "Is this kid okay?" And like, he tripping because the ball went 5 times around the Earth and then into space. Like, who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be tripping like that? Because let's say there was a camera on it, so it showed everything he did and stuff. And think about on a speed test, he was so fast that well, he broke the sound barrier, right? So he's like Carl Sensei, who can break the sound barrier easy and stuff. So by the time like the as soon as he says go, like the timer didn't even get to 0. It said it said it's finished. And for Deku's, and then they just see him standing right by Melissa, and they're wearing Hawaii out, and they just have Hawaii items, and like they tripping like crazy. Um, Melissa, she got all right. She did good. She got a hero course because she had like I'm gonna say she had around she's lower than Bakugo, but she got in. So she got in to the hero course and the support course because they saw how smart she is, and Deku did too. And this is mostly support items. But the thing is, they're like attached to his body, so he is technically not support items. Like, I hope y'all get it. Like, if y'all don't, it's all right. Like, I wouldn't get it either. So he chilling. They chilling. So then he talking to Ida and Uraraka. They chilling.